What up, y'all? On my way to practice, man. Um, Song of the day, Rahim, Raahim, No More Drugs. Go check that out, man. Rahim, No More Drugs. All right, and I didn't watch the. I'm gonna do my best to. I didn't watch the. G was texting me during. I was in the gym working out, so I didn't get a chance to watch it. The press conference, but I'm gonna do my best to emulate what I believe happened, because he was texting me throughout. So I'm gonna do my. I haven't watched it, and two, I did listen to after the 14-minute mark. I fell asleep the first 14 minutes of the Earn Your Leisure interview with Terrence Crawford. I'm gonna talk about that, and two, if y'all want me to respond to something, DM it to me. I did see the pictures of on the thumbnails of what it looked like, and I wish I had the time to screenshot what I was texting and what actually I thought at what it would look like. So pretty damn close. But anyways, I'm gonna talk about that. But feel free to DM me if you guys want me to respond to something. DM it to me, dog, because I mean, like right now I'm going to basketball practice. And then I got to go to dance with Kennedy. And then I got to go volunteer. So I won't be home till way later this evening. I got to go volunteer at the community park and train these kids in basketball. So that's my day. But anyways. And don't forget to go to Silent Hero Films, man. Go buy a film. Click the link below. And so the press conference. I saw the picture. And honestly, CHARLO looked exactly what I thought he would look like. I knew he would wear big clothes because he has a small brother complex. And this ain't disrespect to him. It's just how he's wired. It motivates him. It's that chip on his shoulder that keeps him motivated. Everybody said he was too small for Canelo. So, he wanted to wear, and I swear, I text this, and then I looked at the thumbnail, and I'm like, oh, how did I know this? So I knew he would wear big clothes, like big baggy clothes, like how he wore in the early 2000s with the jerseys, and he wore a big oversized sweat, and I knew he would do that. You know what I mean? That's his chip on his shoulder. That's his mojo. That's his power pellet and Pac-Man. You know what I'm saying? So I knew he would come in. And then, too, I said he might be wearing lifts in his shoes. I don't know if he is or if he isn't. Or not necessarily lifts, but shoes that give him that extra half an inch. You know, like those, I don't know what he was wearing in terms of shoes. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comment section. And, two, I know he will be extra respectful to Canelo. I knew he would be extra respectful. I'm saying like I watched it. I believe he would be extra respectful to Canelo. Excuse my verb tense. I'm pretending like I watched it versus I'm trying to get it out and as quickly as I can so I can go to practice. So he would be extra respectful to Canelo, and two, distance himself from his brother. I'm not my brother, man. You know what I mean? You know, and I'm just going based off of what he said in the other interview, and it's like, I went and got the belts. I respect it. Like I said, I thought that was a hell of a comment, but he wants the world to know that he is not his brother. I don't know what he said in the press conference, but I'm willing to bet that everything he said about Canelo was respectful. One, because there is an investment in Canelo now with PBC, and two, Earl Spence just did it. He always seamlessly follows Earl Spence's blueprint. However Earl Spence reacts, that's how CHARLO will react in interviews. That's just typically how it goes, how I, you know what I mean? He'll probably be happy. I don't know if he is. He'll probably be more calm than emotional. He's getting a career high paydays in the biggest fight of his life. I don't anticipate Caleb Plant type antics. I don't anticipate that at all. You know what I mean? I expect CHARLO to be on his best behavior. I don't know what Canelo's going to say. You know what I mean? What would Canelo say at a press conference? God damn it. Damn. I don't know. I don't know what Canelo would say at the press conference. Besides, I'm the baddest man on the planet. I don't know. You know, so I don't know what Canelo would say. Al jamón, y queso, y bocadillo, comida. I don't know what he said. As you can say, as you know, when I put that together, my son and daughter know Spanish, right? That's how they're in a Spanish-English immersion school. So that's how I al jamón, because, you know, Latinos can't pronounce the H. It's just culturally, right? It's just phonetically, right? What else? That's all I got for that. Nothing's going to happen in the press conference. It's no need to watch it. They're not going to say nothing that's really big or nothing that outlandish. But I know they're going to be real respectful to Canelo because guess what? He's an Al Haymon investment now. And two, they're going to make it seem like Jamel has a chance. The Showtime guys will make it so that he has a chance. What else? That's it. That's all I got for that. And the Earn Your Leisure interview. Like I said, I missed the first 14 minutes because I dozed off. But he sounds real similar to me. I got investments. I told you guys about the budgets as it pertains to boxing. You give a fighter $1 million, you get the other $1 million, and then boom. That's what Bob Arum did. Come on, man. Bob Arum is a master at that. And it's capitalism. You can't be mad when you're on the other side. When you know. When you have the information, you must do something about it. Al Haymon did the same thing to Steven Espinoza. That's why they're not best of friends anymore. Steven Espinoza guaranteed this man all this money. And what did he do? He took all the talent to Fox and got another bag. It's capitalism. You can't be mad at it. But what Al Haymon isn't doing with that money is buying time buys so he can get fight dates for his fighters. He's not doing that. He ain't getting no time buys now because he ain't got the moolah, the dinero. That's what Canelo would say. Dinero. It's about dinero. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. So, but it was really good. He talked about, I don't know if he was talking about past tense or future tense as it pertains to the 6 to 8% of the pay-per-view. I don't know whether he was talking about Al Haymon's business model or whether it was Bob Arum. You know, he was kind of in between verb conjugations. You know what I mean? So I don't know whether it was past tense or now. What else? About the property. He sounds real. I mean, when I say he sounds like me, that's why I get on here and y'all and the people that dislike me become my muse. Because I am literally unstoppable. I am unflappable. I am unattainable. If I'm Terrence Crawford, I'm looking at boxing like, man, I'm only fighting who I want to fight now. Because I'm bringing in $100,000 a month. If you're bringing in $100,000 a month, you know what I mean? And that's a bad month for me. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't like you can't do nothing with me, dog. And I'm in LA. So I'm investing LA money in LA. Terrence Crawford is investing LA money in Omaha. God only knows what type of life. Because everywhere Terrence Crawford goes and fights, he's making LA money. Right? So God only knows. God bless him, man. I ultimately respect it. And the more I listen to Terrence Crawford over his press tour, and this is why you fighters, win or lose, must go on the press tour. Because people get to know who you are. They get to know the backstory. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know he never drank, never smoked. You know what I mean? I didn't know he was that disciplined like me. I didn't know he was disciplined financially, you know. Got 6 children with one woman, one with the other. He said my girl, so I don't know if he's married, legally married, but if he's not married, I would suggest get a living trust. You know what I mean? You better secure that living trust, Terrence, because if not, your next of kin gets it, and that will be your mother. You know what I mean? So I don't know if he has that in place, and I would tell that to everybody. You know what I mean? Because it's going to go to probate. Everyone's going to retain a lawyer, and if something happens to Terrence Crawford, it goes in every different direction, you know. So get you a living trust, have that real conversation. You get to write down your top 3 people you want, how much you want to go to a child at a certain age, when do they get 100%, so on. It's a real conversation you got to have with your spouse, man. You know what I mean? Dre and we updated with every investment. We updated. You know what I mean? And now it's easy now. You know what I mean? Now the joke is who gonna die first. Like, Dre, I bet you $100,000 you die first. Like, we can't pay each other, but it's just a running joke. You know what I mean? So, but maybe she'll put a check in my coffin. You know what I mean? But I'm getting cremated, so anyways, it don't matter. But the point I'm making is this. I respect Terrence Crawford. Man, listen. This is why, Terrence, man, why were you like this? And I'm going to share the blame. But since this is my video, I'm going to layer it the way I want to. Why were you so difficult early in your career? Why would... But with experiences come wisdom. Right now, he's way more mature. He's sitting down. He feels like he knows he's the best fighter in the world. I'm happy for the man. Like genuinely, I'm real happy for the man, and I wish him the best moving forward. I'll break it down a little bit more. I'm kind of in between like energies right now. Focus on getting to practice. We got 91 days to tip off, and so I'm in between thoughts. I don't think I'm gonna rewatch the interview, but if I sit down, I can rehash the interview through my mind. So, but yeah, man. Well done, Terrence Crawford. Well played. Over 40 properties. You got more. You got a lot of land. You got buildings. I love it, dog. I love it. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna. That inspired me to do more videos about the business, because Terrence. I don't care what nobody say. Whether I'm not sure if I inspired him at all, but I know that my talking points. They respond. They listen to my talking points. You understand what I'm saying? No doubt about it. And I know, I don't know, Terrence Crawford probably has a little bit more respect for me now as it pertains to me actually telling him about. Oh, he did talk about the Al Heyman thing. How Al Heyman said, take the deal or leave it, knowing that Terrence Crawford couldn't take that deal. He couldn't take it. He had no control over the money. He had no control over what goes on. If he would have took that deal, Al Heyman has the ability to manipulate everything in that contract. You know, I'm not going to get into the details of it. Maybe Marcus Villegas. He's probably one of the only guys that probably have the ability or the moxie to conjure up the interview as it pertains to just strictly boxing and sit down with Terrence Crawford. Hopefully Terrence Crawford will sit down with him. You know what I mean? I encourage Terrence Crawford to... If you in LA, you know what I mean? We rent a hotel. That sounds... Anyways, I'm not gay. But we rent a hotel room. We do a powwow interview, you know what I mean? And we can do it in the Ritz. I'll pay for it. We do it in the Ritz-Carlton, wherever you feel comfortable. Do it in your hotel. We get another room, and we do it like that, man. You know what I mean? And but if you want to, you're more than welcome to. It don't matter to me at all. So anyways, man, that's it. That's all I got, man. I thought Earn Your Leisure good. This is why you got to go through the media gamut. Terrence Crawford has a chance to be America's darling. You know what I mean? When he has his next fight, go through the media gamut again. You know what I mean? And they going to start retweeting you, and their audience is going to get to know you. Your Instagram is going to get to know you. Y'all going to share and do what you need to do. And but the reality is Terrence Crawford is the best fighter in the world. I picked Errol Spence to win the fight. I was wrong. I picked him for 5 years. I was wrong for 5 years. Terrence Crawford, I believe, has always been better than Errol Spence. It's just, I don't think it was a bad night. I think, as I say, stylistically, styles make fights. Terrence Crawford's better. You know, do I want Errol Spence to beat him in a rematch? Yes. Do I think he can? No. You know what I mean? Will I be rooting for Earl? Yeah. You know what I mean? If you were at I didn't have a fight party, but if you was watching the fight with me, I was like, come on, Earl. It didn't work. He didn't hear me. So anyways, man, y'all have a beautiful day, man. I'm going to practice, about to leave this charging station and head to practice. And y'all have a beautiful day. Gone.